we have managed to survive. And we will keep surviving.
Welcome back, everyone. Drake Hawkins again. We're playing episode 3 of our Endzone, A World Apart. So, Endzone, we've gotten our basics up. We've got some population growth happening in our housing. Maybe a little too fast. A little nervous about that. We placed in our two new farms last time. We activated the construction on our gathering camp to bring in food that way. We have the 2 scrap recyclers working. Our scrap supply is actually going down, but it was partially because I oopsed and I left the scrap worker supposedly gathering scrap over here and wasn't really doing anything. So hopefully we can get that more efficiently fixed. We are working on the focused task, which the people need us to finish in 6.7 seasons. Tailor shop and make 2 activated masks. I think we almost have the supply now. We should have the... Oops, wrong button. We should have these people going forward on the... Where is he? There we go. We got someone up here that is... this is a charcoal burner. Macy the charcoal burner. Lovely. She's going to grab some wood, probably to go down to do the charcoal burn. Let's pick the pace up a little here. I like to run at least 2. It gets a little drawn out and dragged out if you don't. I would run at 3, but sometimes things get ahead of you if you're not able to explain as you go. Okay, there we go. Looks like we've got her work process going. She's dancing around inside the building, making our first charcoal. All we need to do is make that 2 charcoal, and that should hit a stock when she finishes that. Oh, looks like we got some... Yeah, it's not poison rain. We did a drought coming, though. There's no rain that day, and then proper head-on drought. All right. Now, that should have activated 2 in stock. Yes, good. Where's our workers for this place? Going to get some water, huh? Going to get a drink. Ah, there we go. Heading down. Oh, you do it. You do it. Go grab it. Get up there. Make that first home-brewed activated mask. Or don't. Or walk off and do something else. Probably go for dinner. Yep, you went for dinner. That's okay. I don't mind it. You need to eat too. Alright, our first activated mask will give us 7 of the 27 that we're missing. So this is going to be an ongoing process. We got 4 coal being made. I'll let them go a couple more. There we go. Thank you, Dolores. See, Dolores is one of the young ones. Dolores didn't have a mask. That's why she cares so much about that. It's a sure thing this new tailor shop will do a wonderful job. We've already started production and achieved the preliminary figures, Chief. Oh, wonderful. Reward 5 masks. Happy day. That still means 23. How did we go from 27 down to 23? I don't know. Oh, we had more babies. Oh, goodness. No, we had adults becoming babies? Yes. Babies became adults. The other way around. Babies became adults, and that means we have more housing needs to be unlocked. For now, we'll operate it. We'll open a couple. Now, who's the missing housing? We got settler. Why is it not switching? Why is it not switching? Is this not homeless shelter? Homeless people? Oh, there we go. We got 3 of them. It's not activating who is homeless. It's not switching. It's supposed to. Anyways, these 3 are the ones without homes. So hopefully they'll get those sorted out very soon. We have rain, but it is a little contaminated. That's not great. How's our water supply? 2,100. Now, we can upgrade this. We can upgrade this with some plastic. We have 6 of them, and some coal. We have 12 of them, or we need 8 of them. So, is this still going? Yeah, it is. Charcoal is still running. Now, you are working plastic. Okay, so we're getting some in stock. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this. This is going to be an important building for us. The water tower will allow us to decontaminate water that's produced, and it'll dramatically increase our safety margin on water supply. Now, we got to eat settlers. We got lots of people. Let's go ahead with 2 farmers there for sure, and each of these need to have a food assigned. So I can click there, and let's see, we can swap through just like that. We got cabbages and sweet beets. I guess it's a bit of each, right? Now, each of those has a different growth times and production. So the sweet beets... Wait, cabbages, there we go. Growth time, 1.9 seasons. Maximum yield 480 or 448. This one, let's see, we are working on cabbages, so if we switched, okay, that's a little weird. There you go. Growth time 3.1, 1.9. So cabbage produces actually quicker than the beets. A little more. We'll let them have one of each. Food variety matters, right? So that means they're both assigned, I think. It used to be you had to go in here. So this little mechanic is fantastic. We have some metals. We could boost that. We could let this wind chimes go in, which would be nice for the people. Speaking of which, oh, we also have a gatherer's hut available. Okay, let's put 2 people in the gatherer's hut. Let's get this food stock up. That's going to be very important. And then we can probably activate this guy soon. Wood and scrap. How are we doing on those? We got a little, not a lot. Tools needed. Okay, already we're having issues with the tools. So let's see. We're gonna wait until they tell us that we have issues with the tools, which is gonna happen real darn soon. I'm gonna game it a little. There we go. I knew they were going to say that. They did with the other stuff. Professionals are complaining about the lack of tools. Maybe we ought to build a workshop to be able to ensure that everyone's work works efficiently. Yes, absolutely. Same sort of task deal as the other one. I'm going to slow things down a little. We need to build a workshop. That is right here. Workshop produces tools that are needed for to do any kind of work. Now, I'm going to go ahead and do the same... Probably the same build right across the road from these guys. We can leave the pathway that I accidentally made there. That's fine. And we'll do that. There we go. Workshop. Sounds lovely. Now, there's a variety of tool types here. We have the scrap tools and metal tools. Scrap tools, of course, will consume the scrap directly, but then will be wasted quicker. We need to make 3 metal tools. We're going to switch that immediately to metal tools and let it be built. I think it only needs... Might need wood to make the tools, but I think it's only metal. We'll see. How's the charcoal supply going? Still going up. We have some actual surplus stock, which is great. This thing has been told to upgrade, yes? No? Did I not tell it to upgrade? I could have sworn I told this to be upgraded. Oh. No? Why did it not upgrade? Maybe I did something wrong. Is this not being upgraded? It's not showing a build job on it at all. A little weird. I must have done something wrong. Yes, people desperately need protective clothing. So, is this going to be producing fast enough to do that? I doubt it. I highly doubt it. I don't know if we can build hemp farms. Can we do hemp production? That's a mine. That's cool. Research required. Ah, hemp weaving mill. But where do we get the hemp from? I presume the hemp weaving mill, aside from the fact that it needs research... Oh, we probably need a research to unlock the hemp weaving. So we'll look into that in a moment. Metalworker needs to be done. So that's our top priority. Let's get that metalworker going. Let's actually go ahead and activate another recycler as well. We may need to put more people to recycling work as well. We have the bodies, so let's double that up. Is our scrap numbers are dropping too quickly. In fact, let's triple that up. Wood supplies are still quite thin, actually. We're getting close to... Getting close to having problems with that. Let's move this number over. Let's move this number over here so he can clean. Can I change the size of it? Place end mode. No, I don't know if I can change the size of this. I would like to be able to. Just kind of focus a little spot at a time. Might be a bit finicky though. No, we got enough cleared there. You know what? We're gonna go over here. We're gonna say go do this area for now, and we'll put you back to cut and regrow. It'll be closer, you'll get better work efficiency that way. Scrap collector still has lots of work he can do. Okay. And our tailor is fine. Let's keep time going. Our tailor is working well there. Charcoal is producing. We've got a positive supply of that. We got plastics coming from here. We got cloth coming from there. We do have a plenteous supply of medicines. We are completely out of equipment for that. That's not great. Now, why did this not upgrade? I swear as we told it to upgrade, didn't I? Building marked as well. No, I told these guys to upgrade. Is that not an option? I swear I told this to upgrade. I know it's an option. What's happening here? Did we put the water tower... Why is this not happening? Is it happening? Maybe? I know we told them to upgrade. Change water collection zone. Okay, that's not really helpful, but let's do that. Now, we can build these, which is great. The rain collectors are awesome. Let's look at these. Rain collectors give us... collects water from the rain without requiring a workforce. It can be covered to avoid collecting toxic rain. A cistern or water tower is necessary to distribute water within the settlement. So, we can make this, and it passively builds us... Ugh, drought. Not during a drought, it doesn't. It passively produces stuff for us. Now, our water supply is good. I'm going to go ahead and bump our fishermen to 4 for the time being, because we need to. The cistern is full. Why is this not upgrading? If I do demolish... Ah, there we go. Oh, okay, I see. So I told them to cancel demolish. This is a cistern that is showing as a water... No. Look, it switches to... No, it doesn't. I'm not okay with this. Where is it? Ah, upgrade progress. There it is. Okay, that's really well hidden, isn't it? No workforce available. Why? The builders are doing something else? Let's make that happen next. See if that works. We need plastics. Oh, that's what they're waiting on. They're just waiting on a couple more plastics to be produced. No problem. Right there, actually. He's got 2 coming in. There's the 2 in reserve taken, and there's 2 more, which are now in reserve. You should have enough supply there. Oh, that's weird, that upgrade building tag there. Okay. That was what was throwing me off. We got it figured out. Alright, new recycler available. Let's get that going. Now he's going to go with metals. Like that. Could have put it over there, so it'd be a shorter trip. That one could be the cloth, for instance. And this could be the plastics, right? Metal could have been over there. That would have been nicer. But I didn't do it that way. Didn't think that far ahead. So we're making plastics. We're making a bit of each. We're making some cloth, some metal, and some plastic now. We are out of protective gear, and we're at 27 people now that need it. Sheepers. Population's still growing, which is okay. Housing limits are reached. I want to keep it going. Ugh. Still a little nervous about the population limit issues. Because we're going to start having a lot of people and a lot of issues with that. Now, how far for the drought? Another 3 days? Okay. Still major problems with the workload. There we go. Let's put 2 metal workers to... Ew. They're totally out of metal, huh? So it's not going to be working that way. Metal tools it is. Yeah, go ahead and make some metal tools. He needs to run, what, 2 lines of that? We make 1 each time, so he needs to do that 3 times. Ooh. Metal tools take 2 scrap, 3 metal, or sorry, 2 scrap, 2 metal, and 2 wood. Versus, okay, it's the same as a scrap tool, except for it adds the 2 metal on top of it. Oh, that is some serious production cost. Yikes. So there's a problem with our population boom. Too many people will mean we have a... oh, there we go. Oh, look at that. Activate the charcoal. This building requires charcoal to filter radiation from water. So the radiation level, it says none. Okay, I'm not sure I believe them. Let's get that going with the water collector, because we do need to collect water from the other tiles. I'm going to actually bump that up and let them do quite a bit of collecting. We got 2 seasons of, actually 1 season of rain. Unknown contaminant, build a weather station for forecasts. And food supply should be going dangerously low, actually. Dangerously low. Let's get 2 more farmers on here. That was poorly chosen, Drake. They let the food supply dip dangerously low. Not okay with that. Not okay. How are we doing for building, though? A couple more houses going in. We don't have a we do have a housing shortage. Jeepers. Okay, after this, I think we need to consider putting in a shelter that will reduce their growth rates. That's concerning. Wood supply is okay. It's grown since the last I checked. Shelter or scrap yard is questionable. with its production speed. These guys are gathering what? Gathering plants. Okay, so we have the food gatherer. We could put in an herbalist shop, and then that would switch the two of those to one herbal hut. There we go. We could put in an herbal hut here. Where would we put it? If we put a... what were we going to put up here? Don't remember. We could put the herbalist hut here. Might be a bit odd, but I think we'll do that. That works there. And you need a work area that's a little further afield. No? What did I just do? Oh, I hit build next. Didn't mean to do that, but okay. That's fine, I guess. Now, how much water can this thing hold? 5,000. That's a little more comfortable. However, it's not full yet, which is a little uncomfortable. Can we maybe, you know, fill this up? That'd be great, guys. Thank you. Let's go 2 more people in the water collection before this drought hits and we don't have enough water for things. Alright, here's the farms, how they work. They're going to plant, and it's this process kind of cycles through. There you go, planting more, and then he's going to go, and he should be able to hit right up to the end, and start gathering. Excellent. Lovely, so that's producing some foods. I like it. It doesn't show until he stocks them, so that's okay. He'll get there and he'll throw them in stock. Water, doing okay. Still at 17. I wanted well over 2,000 before the drought hits. And we're not going to get rain next season, so that'll be for the crops. Oh, I told it to build next, but didn't let it build. Oopsies. How's the metal supply going? Metal tools? Did we make any? We've made 1. Ooh, not enough. Let's get you going on another job there. We have 4 metals. Do we have a surplus of anything? Cloth. Let's switch you up to metal for a teeny tiny bit. How are they activated masks? Still don't have enough protection for anybody. See, we're outgrowing our ability to supply people with their livelihood. Oh boy. Is it time to... No, it's not quite yet. It's not quite yet time to curb the population growth. We need those people to do the things that we're saying that we have problems. Okay. Hunting error. I love the pop-ups. We're going to give it another spot to move over to... You can hunt this group, I guess, for now. How close are we to the drought? Not yet. Populations are mostly okay, except for over here is getting a little uppity. What I can do is actually switch this to being the opposite direction. Let's go to, what is it, not technologies, it is community, school. Let's put it up there, and then this area can actually become beautification stuff. So we can go to, say, the decor and finally put in this lovely, whatever this is. The dragon, to protect the school. Protect the kids with a dragon. That's the way you do it. There we go. What's that going to take? A bunch of wood and a little bit of wood, but a little bit of scraps. It's just a scrap dragon, and he's awesome. We'll go ahead and activate him and let him go up right away, actually, because the relations, yes, replace that building with top priority. Because this contentment is even, it's average, so we've now lost the boost. It's all right, I guess, to lose the increasing production, population production. Reproduction, that's the word I'm looking for. Tools, we've still only made 1. Oh, there we go. We got somebody in there to get to work. Yes. Another 2 tools being produced, yes? Why does it say 2? Oh, no, it's got 2 in stock. That's a little odd. Right, the other guy's getting to work. I don't know why it shows 2 here. 2 people working, maybe? No, that's the number they're producing. I think this recipe is showing wrong. Maybe not. It did only produce 1 the first time. There you go. That's the first person finished. Okay. Oh, in production. This is showing the... in production numbers, maybe? There we go. There's our 3rd one. Boom. New workshop is up and ready. Our engineers made an extra effort to immediately do something against the tool shortage. That will surely help us out quite a bit. Thanks, Chief. 9 metal tools. That actually puts us in a positive on the tools, doesn't it? It does not. Holy crap, that is terrible. Why is that the case? Settlers with no tools. We have 9 of them. Yikes. Okay, so for now, we're going to drop that to 1 person. We have to counter that with 1 person doing metals. You're not going to be the one person. You're going to be the tailor. Or the cloth. You're going to be the metals maker. How are we doing on scrap? We have some scrap, but not a lot. We're a little concerned about the food and the scrap and the wood supply not growing. Our food supply, however, is. Our water is not. This is bad. This is very bad. How many people can we get gathering from this bloomin' jetty for the next 5 minutes? Go, everybody gather. There's a lot of them, so let's go ahead and actually everybody gather. There we go. One settler. Everybody else get gathering. Let's do this water supply thing. All right. You are missing metals. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know that we don't go directly to scrap tools, although we could. But no, they'll keep up. I'd rather the scrap, or rather like the activated masks and the metal tools, because they last a lot longer. I'm concerned that some people have no supply of those things, which is worse than having just the poor version. But we might get away with it. We might be able to slim by here. Herbal shop. Unfortunately, the drought is probably going to kill off every bit of that. That's very unfortunate, but I think that's what's going to happen. We have plenty of medicine right now, which is fine. The herbalist shop produces just the herbs. Then we need doctors somewhere to actually produce the other stuff. Oh, look, we got the dragon. There be dragons. Roar. Roar. Oh, I wish that was animated. Oh, it is animated. I just had it on slow mo. Look. Roar. It's got like I don't know what they're doing for burning, but it's fantastic. It's amazing. How'd that do for the beautification? Everybody's happy with their homes. That might actually bump us to the positive contentedness. That's pretty good, except for the fact that, they're all getting poisoned. That's a problem. Daytime, no rain. It's better than daytime and bad rain. Look at that. I like this. Oh, I don't like that. Where's our hunter? Get over here, Mr. Hunter. Got a whole collection of pigs for you to go shoot. And actually, I'm going to say as soon as... How's our food supply? We're over 1,000? How close are we to this drought? A little ways. Let it keep going for a tiny, tiny bit more. Actually, let's do that way and put the hunter... Oh, you've maxed out at 3, huh? Okay. That's alright. We got a lot of people gathering water. We should be able to hit the 2K mark. And we do have 2 wells, so that should keep us okay for the season anyways. For a few seasons. Should get us through this short drought. Right, let's keep time going, Drake. That's the point. Metals and supplies of stuff. I think what we need to do is slowly creep up our production here. But maybe the next step is to go with tech. We can go to a research station. We need... Is that metal tools? Or we do? Ooh, that's huge! What does it do for... It's a big negative on how... Ooh, it's a really crappy place to work, apparently. Lurk and live, apparently. They really hate it. That's not cool. Over here would be negative, but what if we... Can we stick it down further? Where do we put that? We could have put it in there, but that's housing crash. A clash with the housing. We could put it up here, maybe. Can it fit in this way? It could. It would cause a little bit of negatives to those houses. But I don't hate that idea. I'd also bring it in here. And that might also be a good choice. That's hitting 6 houses there, though. If we bring him down... Where do we bring him? That's not quite the right... Oddly enough, the wrong... road pattern, but I don't mind it. This would cut into our wood stuff. This would, right here, would leave them... We could do it right there. It's just out of the housing. Okay, I think that's what we'll have to do. Now, that's off for now. Let's let time go forward a bit. What are we going to need for this? 7 cloth, 7 plastics, 12 metals, 24 scrap, 40 wood. Okay, not a lot. That's not a crazy amount of things. Pump that off. Because the research will allow us to do a lot of stuff. What else are we building? I want to wait until we get the focus, until we hit this drought. There we go. We just went into drought mode. So I'm going to drop you guys right down to, say, 2 gatherers. I don't want these to ever be full. But if we drop that down to 1 gatherer there, and we'll shut off the fisheries entirely. Make sure the hunter's up. A gatherer may lose his supply. I don't know. I don't know if they just stopped producing. Let's do that for a moment. And these guys could use more workers, right? Let's do that. That should let things happen. Let them at least harvest a little quicker for the interim. Now, do you guys lose your supply? Nearby resources and nearby resources. Apparently not. That's good. You, however, are entirely out of supply. That's very, very happy aggressive hunting you're doing there, sir. Let's go this way. Gotta keep following the animals. The hunter will become less vital once we get actual production going. So, can we increase productivity effectively by activating the market better or by activating the school better? I don't know the answer to that. My gut says go research, but it is as much a logistics issue we're having as anything. Population's growing aggressively. We're just swapped down a step in contentedness. 2, 3 more babies born. A little concerned about that. Alright, if we get the market going, we have more people working in the market, but they'll have a few people working in the market, but they'll get all the things they need, so people will have to go a little less to get their needs met. And they'll be a little content. Okay, let's let that happen. Go with build next. That's okay. How's our metal supplies going? We have no metals, or we have the metals, but they're all reserved. Gear, we are still 42 people and dropping. Oof. That's the reason I'm thinking we might want to do the research soon. We desperately need it, actually. Fortunately, we can't bring that online. I don't know that this would affect anything. Are we out of the drought? No, we're still in drought mode. So are the farms even going to produce right now? Well, we'll let them keep planting with the number of people they've got. I could actually get more people going on the building. So I think what we'll do is drop a couple farmers. I know it's all over the place, right? And put 2 more builders. Let's go 5 builders. That's great. Super quick on the build. Okay, 0 resources nearby, 0 resources nearby. I thought that would kill it off. So we're going to drop these guys down to 1 apiece for the moment. Let's temporarily put some more people into scrapworks and into woodworks. It's actually 4 per building there. That's fine. So at least we'll start stockpiling some of that in the interim. The market will need people once it's ready, so we got to get our builders to dump a lot of stuff there. Fisherman is off, that's fine. Water collecting, we're down to 1,600, but we're just about out of the drought season. Perfect. That went okay. I don't mind, as long as it's a slight positive growth in the water, I'll be happy with that. In fact, I wouldn't mind building one of these rain collectors. And it probably seems weird, but I think we'll... Oh man, doesn't quite fit there, huh? Well, we could put it right next to the farm. Maybe give it 1 tile, and then we can put some shrubbery on the other side. Let's put a water collector right in there. Now, you are going to be important because this will... Oh, that's a lot of plastics. A lot of plastics. We need the plastics to be put into research first. Sorry, but it just has to happen. Okay, drought is now over. We have medium contaminated rain coming in after the drought. At least the water will start to refill in the lake. We're not upping the numbers yet until we get partially through the season and get some good stuff happening there. We definitely have housing issues. Housing is growing. Unhappy settlers. Why? What is your unhappiness problems? I understand. You probably have them. Totally reasonable. Uh-oh. Relative has died and they have nowhere to bury them. Alright. Time to tend to the community's needs for cemetery. Cemetery provides settlers with a place where they can mourn their deceased relatives, which boosts their confidence. In addition, gravediggers gather up tools and protective clothing that is reasonably sufficient condition for reuse. Oh, that's deranged. So the gravediggers strip the old equipment off of the people. Interesting. Okay, where do we put the grave? Get the graveyard over here? But how? On the other side of the school, maybe? Does it fit in that way? No, what's blocking us there? Scraps, huh? I mean, we could put it in there, maybe, but... Below the school? That's going to take another swath out of things. Housing. It's actually not a negative to housing. Okay, we don't want it right in the middle of town, although that looks a little intense. I don't really want it up there or there. We can either put it like off this way past the school, which is a little creepy, or this way down past the research facility. Can't put it there for some reason, and it is, I think the reason is this thing's in the way. It's odd that that is statically stuck on us. Oops. Can you, like, get over here and we give them an order that just covers that piece? Yes, we can. There we go. Let them do that, and then we'll put in a graveyard. It's unfortunate that they're unhappy about that. We do have a housing issue. I really want to get this thing up and running. So if we go to housing, the different option here, now there's sturdy houses, which is great upgrades, but upgraded shelter. An expanded shelter that can house a large number of settlers, but not suitable for starting a family. This building can be connected to the power grid to boost its confidence of its inhabitants. Versus the shelter. Shelter houses large number of settlers, but is not suitable for generating offspring. This building cannot be connected to the power grid. So, I'll probably be able to upgrade it to connect it to the power grid later. Now, the housing question. Do you fit nicely? That's the really important one. You do, but you could also fit one right there. And I think that's what we'll do. Right up here. What is this? All settlers. Old and infertile. All settlers. Oh my goodness. Just the old and infertile? That actually helps production. Interest, or population growth, because it'll pull the old and infirmed out of the housing that doesn't suit them. Infertile, rather, not infirmed. Infertile. Okay, here we go. We got our market ready. Let's look at this. So, is it ready? It is ready. We need some workforce. These are logisticians, which is a tough word, and a new group. They transport resources to various logistics buildings, such as market, food station, water point, or trading post. Okay, so, logistics. Grabbing stuff, moving it there, right? What is this? Resources in this inventory can be freed from contaminants via decontamination kits. 0 resources can still be purified via stockpiled decontamination kits. Cool. That'll tell us when we got stuff to stockpile, or to fix things. Now, you guys have what? Field of work? Oh, okay. I don't want to change that. It currently covers literally everything. I like that. That's why I wanted it planned there in the beginning. We can limit their resources. Okay, so we can tell them certain things you can't take here. I don't feel like that's suitable for this at all. We may find a value in it later, but you guys might know. If you do, let me know. I love that there's defenses and raiders coming soon. Like, really soon. We're at 22 seasons, and I think they could start us spawning as soon as 30, which is a little unpleasant. Alright, so we've got 8 free settlers right now. Got a bit of extra stuff going. Food is still positive. Water is tanking. Let's go there first. We're going to need to put another well in. 100% we need another well in. Before we do anything else, let's find ourselves another well location. Well, let's put it up here. See what I did there? It was obnoxious, I know. There. That'll actually work great. You are top priority building. Go. Okay. Settler. Not first. Let's put, I don't know, 3 people in here? Is that too much? Resources that can't be collected in the immediate vicinity. Neck scars, activated mask, radiation suits, scrap tools, and metal tools. Go, tell me about it, mister. Tell me about it. I understand. We are so short on those things, it's dangerous. I think we might have to upgrade these numbers. Now, do we have surplus scraps? We do? So let's activate another one of these. Okay? Might even build both. Let's do that. We have 5 people working in the scrapyard, and we should still be... Oh, there's only 5 scraps left there. Can somebody maybe, like, get rid of that? I really need that gone. I really do. Woodworkers are going to have to shuffle somewhere else, so let's move your task down this way. You guys move your task down this way. You guys move your tasks down this way as well. They're all kind of working in the same general area. We have a lack of supplies for them, and they actually have some now. Good. Food nearby, 1,400. Excellent. Let's upgrade that guy. Let's give him a couple more fishermen back on the go too. Excellent. Okay, what else are we going to do? We're going to drop the builders a bit, and maybe the farmers can be reduced in their total numbers. So 2 in each field should be enough. This needs to be turned on, and it's got priority. Okay, how are we doing on stockpile? We got 7% stock there. I'm okay with that. We'll just let them go. We're at 35 minutes, so we gotta let you go and be back with the next episode. Our hunters again are out of stock, or out of supply. This is a little awkward. More than a little awkward. It's very hands-on, this hunter control system here. So we'll throw them down there, get them another batch of things to work on. Let's drop the number of hunters as well to maybe 1. Let them work elsewhere. That's all right. I do want some more water. So we got the water going. We got wood supply at max for that one. You're out of scraps. Good. That means you cleaned up that junk that was in my way. So let's do that. And let's actually clean the scraps down here next. Do that. Wonderful. Okay. And we need another worker who's going to get working on the cloth making, because I think that's the shortage here. Is it? No, it's not. What are you guys short of? Just workers? Yeah, you're totally just short on workers. Okay. So let's upgrade metals then, to get a little more metal stock for these guys. Can we do electronics here? No, eh? No. We can't. Okay. That'll help the metal tool supply. This guy just needs an extra worker. All sorted. I think we're okay for the next little while. Positive direction. Do we do the shelter first? Because our population's pretty growing. I don't know. It's not bad. It's not out of control. The low water resource is out of control, but we did just adjust that, and we're adding another thing. I think we have to go with the research station. But I also think the unhappy people deserve to have a place to bury their loved ones. Their lost ones. Sure, that kind of works too. So again, choices. This could be here. Hold on, or the other way around. This way. Don't tell me why. Don't ask me why the research facility is going right in beside the cemetery. Just don't talk about it, okay? It's not a problem. Nothing nefarious going on there at all. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series. If you are, please do consider hitting that like button. It really helps boost things. And join us in the clan if you'd like. We got Discord link down below if you're interested in some multiplayer and live streams and all that jazz. All that information is down there for you. Thank you so much for joining me. Please do keep your hints and tips and trips coming in the description. Helps me, and that's how I learn these games. At least half of it. The other half's tutorials. I do that sometimes. And yeah, and definitely helps others that get a chance to read those. So thank you so much, and we'll see you in game.